Hi guys, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to our new YouTube channel, Learn with Ravi. So I'm your host. My name is Ravi Ranjan, and the idea behind creating this channel is to summarize, explain, and clarify doubts related to CBSE Class 10th, English, SST, Maths, and Science syllabus. So before I start, I just want to tell you something remember, no inspiration is worthy until someone takes action to make it work. So what I mean to say is, in a race, many people participates, but a single person secures the top position using his brain and owing to his out of the box thinking and comprehension skill. So this is what literally I expect from all of you. So I'm here to explain, summarize, clarify all your doubts, and in case of anything which is not clear, you can always add into the comment box, and I will get back to you. So let's move ahead. And what all things we are going to gain through this video is we are going to summarize chapter 1, and which is designed for particularly class 10th English. Chapter 1's title is Allegiance to God, and we will summarize your summary, provide you explanation, clarify the central theme, and of course conclude it also. So here is our team. It's me, Ravi Ranjan, and the next mentor will be Thakur Shubham Singh, who will be providing materials related to science and maths classes. So let's start the new chapter related to gods. In this chapter, the main character is Lencho the farmer. And of course, the assisting characters are post office staff, Lencho's family, his kids, his wife. And the background is agriculture fields. Now let's talk about the meat. The meat of the chapter is trust over God, unconditional trust over God. And irony of the story is disbelief over humanity. Central theme, humanity is above all. An outcome, to understand the values of humanity. A term has been used here in the chapter which is bunch of crooks. And the bunch of crooks has been called to helpers, the post office staff, who in really were the true symbol of humanity. And here are the typical word meanings just for your perusal and your convenience. You can have a look on it. You can note it down in your notebooks also. And the meanings are clearly given, defined. So let's move ahead. Again, few more word meanings. And here starts our chapter. So the central character of the chapter is Lencho. Lencho was a farmer who was in fact, you can say that he was a dedicated agriculturist. And yes, I will definitely add the word uneducated also. So out of his uneducation, out of his illiteracy, he always assumed that God Almighty is definitely going to help him in his all his endeavors. And he was completely dependent on his agriculture feeds to feed the stomach of his family members. And this time also, like, he was expecting a decent harvest, and he was praying the God for a showerfall. And the moment he started praying, yes, it started raining all of a sudden. And Lencho felt very delighted. He was quite happy that this time, yes, all his dreams will be fulfilled. He will be able to fetch a good amount of money by selling his productivities in the markets, by selling his crops in the markets. But unfortunately, within few seconds of the time, the hailstorm came and destroyed his harvest completely. Lencho was not having any other option, so he was very sad and had a strong belief in God. So he thought for a second that why should I ask other people? Why should I ask my neighbors to provide me help? Instead, because he was a true protagonist of God, so he thought to call God for the help. And he decided to write a letter to the God asking him to give him certain amount of money. And he was also quite sure that God will definitely help him. And because of his nature of extremely straightforward, so immediately he composed a letter to the gods, and in that letter, he requested God to send him 100 pesos. Now, pesos is an international currency, and after writing the letter, he put his initials over there, and on the envelope, he addressed it to God, because again he was having a strong belief in God that the letter will definitely reach to the God, and God Almighty is going to help him for sure. So he went to the post office and put the letter into the post box. Now, the moment postmaster opened the letter box, he was shocked, surprised to see that there was a letter which was being addressed to God. And he read the address on it and laughed very badly, because this was something which is unexpected. And he rushed to the postmaster and demonstrated to him that, see what this letter is of. The postmaster also chuckled in the same way. He was also surprised and shocked in the same way when he saw the address of God. And then finally, both of them, the postmaster and his staff, they decided to read the letter, and they got very serious after finishing it. They lauded this man, Lencho, who had extraordinary confidence in God. And the postmaster took an initiative when he decided to help Lencho. He asked the employees of the post office to give him money by contributing a certain amount of salary from their monthly salary. And postmaster himself started by donating a certain part of his own salary, but they were able to collect only a little more than half the money requested by the Lencho, and it was almost 70 pesos what they collected. The postmaster put the money in an envelope and addressed it to Lencho. So next Sunday, Lencho again came to the post office, as he was having a clear-cut hope that God will definitely help him out. He asked if there was any letter for him. The postmaster took out the letter and gave it to the Lencho. By seeing the letter from the God, Lencho was not at all surprised the money inside, because again he was having a complete trust over the God, and he was knowing that he has written a letter to the God. So obviously the reward was expected from God's side, as per Lencho. So when he counted the money, he became angry. He realized that he demanded for 17 pesos and he demanded for 100 pesos, and it was only 17 pesos kept inside the envelope. He thought that God could not have made a mistake. No, because he was knowing that God is honest personality, and they are never going to cheat their people. So he started blaming the post office people and called them bunch of crooks. Now, the irony of the situation is, it was the post office people only who in reality contributed a part of their salary to help Lencho, understanding his economic conditions. But because of his disbelief over humanity, because of his disbelief over the people around him, Lencho started blaming them for theft. So he again took paper and ink and wrote another letter to the gods, and then again he put the letter into the letter box. Now, after Lencho had gone, the postmaster and the employees read the letter. Lencho had complained to God that he had received only 17 pesos, and this time he requested God to send him the rest of the money also. But he asked God not to send the money through the mail. Now you can understand why he demanded this way, because he was not having trust over those people who in reality helped him out. And just to conclude from my side, why Lencho was thinking this way, because it was due to his illiteracy. He was not educated, and he was not a social man also, who was having trust over all the people around him. So he was having only true and honest trust over the God Almighty. He failed in his thinking skill that God helps those only who in reality help themselves. But anyways, he wrote that later, and also written that the post office employees were a bunch of crooks. So we can conclude that those people got blamed for nothing who in reality helped humanity. And it was not a precondition on part of the post office people to help Lencho. It was not required at all by the post office people. Nobody asked them to help Lencho, but they took their own initiative and provided him help and support. Why? Because they understood that this person is illiterate and he was having a complete trust over the God Almighty, and under no circumstances God is going to help him. So it's we human beings only who are supposed to help our colleagues, our companions in times of need. So that's all the summary is. Now to conclude in Hindi, because there are many students also who are not able to understand in English, so let me summarize briefly in Hindi. ये जो स्टोरी है एक लेंचो नाम के फार्मर के अराउंड रिवॉल्व करती है. लेंचो एक फार्मर था जो अनएजुकेटेड था और उसने कभी भी भगवान के अलावा किसी पे विश्वास नहीं किया था. उसकी सारी की सारी पारिवारिक स्थिति जो थी वो खेती पे डिपेंडेंट थी और उसी खेती के सहारे उसका पूरा परिवार चलता था. पूरे साल भर का उसका खर्चा उस खेती से चलता था. तो एक बार उसने भगवान से प्रार्थना किया कि हे भगवान, मेरे खेतों में इतनी बारिश कर दो कि इसकी फसल जो हो बहुत ज़्यादा इसमें पैदावार उत्पन्न हो और उस पैदावार को बेच करके मैं साल भर अपने परिवार का खर्चा चला सकूं. और जैसे ही उसने भगवान से ये प्रार्थना शुरू की उसी समय बारिश होनी शुरू हो गई. तो जैसे ही बारिश होनी शुरू हो गई लेंचो खुश हो गया और उसने कहा कि ये जो बारिश की बूंदें गिर रही हैं ये मेरे लिए न्यू कॉइन्स हैं. न्यू कॉइन्स क्यों कहा उसने? क्योंकि उन बारिश की बूंदों को देखकर उसके मन में एक उम्मीद जगी कि इन बारिश की बूंदों से मेरे खेतों की फसल की पैदावार दुगुनी हो जाएगी, 3 गुनी हो जाएगी, मेनी फोल्ड टाइम्स इंक्रीज हो जाएंगी और इसको बेच करके मैं अपने पूरे घर का साल भर का खर्चा मेंटेन कर सकता हूँ और उसके अलावा कुछ एक्स्ट्रा अमाउंट भी मैं अपने डिस्पोजल में रख सकता हूँ ताकि अनफोर्सिन कंडीशंस में इमरजेंसी के समय में अपने परिवार की हेल्प कर सकूँ. पर जैसे ही बारिश शुरू हुई तुरंत ही वो बारिश चक्रवात में और आंधी तूफान में बदल गया और इतनी तेज हवाएं बहने लगी कि लेंचो की सारी खेती डिस्ट्रॉय हो गई. अब लेंचो के पास कोई ऑप्शन बचा नहीं था क्योंकि वो अपने आस पड़ोसियों से ज़्यादा बातचीत करता नहीं था और उसका किसी इंसान पे विश्वास भी नहीं था. उसने डिसाइड किया कि मेरे लिए तो भगवान ही सब कुछ है, मैं भगवान से मदद मांगता हूँ. उसने एक लेटर लिखा भगवान के नाम पे. उसमें लिखा कि ये भगवान आप मुझे 100 पेसोस दे दीजिए ताकि मेरे परिवार का पालन पोषण कर सकूँ मैं अच्छे से. और लेटर लिखने के बाद उसने उस लेटर के ऊपर एड्रेस में भगवान का एड्रेस लिखा और ले जाके उसको पोस्ट ऑफिस में डाल दिया. पोस्टमैन ने जब लेटर बॉक्स खोला तो उसने देखा है कि भाई किसी इंसान ने तो भगवान के नाम से लेटर लिखा है. अब ये पॉसिबल तो है नहीं कि लेटर कोई भगवान तक पहुंचे. तो उस लेटर को लेकर के अपने पोस्ट मास्टर तक गया और उसके बाद वो लोग हंसने लगे. लेकिन इमीडिएटली जब उन्होंने उस लेटर को पढ़ा और उस कंडीशन को फील किया जो लेंचो ने उसमें डिस्क्राइब किया था भगवान के लिए कि भगवान हमारा आपके सिवा कोई सहारा नहीं है और हमारी सारी फसल सारी खेती बर्बाद हो गई है और सिर्फ आप ही हो जो हमारे इस मुसीबत के समय में मदद कर सकते हो. तो उन लोगों ने सोचा, पोस्ट ऑफिस स्टाफ ने, पोस्ट मास्टर ने सोचा कि भाई ये एक अकेला इंसान भगवान के ऊपर अनकंडीशनल ट्रस्ट करता है, इसके मन में कहीं कोई शक ही नहीं है कि भगवान जी इसकी हेल्प करने नहीं आएंगे, तो क्यों नहीं हम लोग इसकी हेल्प करने जाएं, क्योंकि इंसान ही इंसानियत को हेल्प करता है. तो ये सोचकर पोस्ट मास्टर ने अपने स्टाफ से कहा कि आप लोग अपनी अपनी सैलरी से कुछ पोर्शन डोनेट कीजिए. और फाइनली सबने मिलकर 17 पेसोस 70 पेसोस कलेक्ट किया और पोस्ट मास्टर ने उसको एनवेलप में डाला और ला करके लेंचो को दे दिया. जब लेंचो ने उस बॉक्स को खोला तो उसने देखा कि उसमें तो सिर्फ 70 पेसोस हैं. लेंचो बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा हो गया क्योंकि उसको पता था कि भगवान ने तो उसको 100 पेसोस ही भेजे हैं, क्योंकि उसने भगवान से 100 पेसोस ही मांगे थे. उसको पूरा विश्वास था भगवान के ऊपर कि भगवान उसकी बात कभी भी अनसुनी नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो पोस्ट ऑफिस पीपल को, पोस्ट ऑफिस के स्टाफ को ब्लेम करने लगा कि ये लोग ही बदमाश हैं, इन लोगों ने ही मेरे पैसे चुराए हैं. जो भगवान ने मुझे 100 पेसोस भेजे थे उसमें से इन्होंने 30 पेसोस निकाल लिए हैं. तो उसने भगवान जी को दोबारा एक लेटर लिखा और लेटर लिखने के बाद उसमें लिखा कि हे भगवान, आप नेक्स्ट टाइम जो पैसे भेजोगे तो पोस्ट ऑफिस में मत भेजना, क्योंकि पोस्ट ऑफिस वाले लोग जो हैं वो चोर हैं, उन्होंने मेरे पैसे चुरा लिए. तो ये दुर्भाग्य है इस स्टोरी का. स्टोरी के माध्यम से जो राइटर हैं वो हमें ये समझाना चाह रहे हैं कि शिक्षा का होना आज के टाइम में बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. शिक्षा के अभाव में हम किसी भी हद तक सोचते चले जाते हैं जिसका कोई मतलब भी नहीं होता है. और लेंचो का कैरेक्टर भी वही था, वो अशिक्षित था, उसको वो सामाजिक प्राणी उसको हम नहीं कह सकते हैं. एक वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ भगवान के ऊपर विश्वास करता था, उसका किसी इंसानियत पे कोई विश्वास नहीं था. अगर उसका विश्वास होता तो अपने आस पड़ोस से मदद लेता या दोबारा कुछ और करने की सोचता हो, लेकिन उसने ऐसा कुछ भी इनिशिएटिव नहीं लिया और सिर्फ भगवान के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट रहा। तो स्टोरी का थीम ये है कि भगवान भी उन्हीं की हेल्प करते हैं जो अपनी हेल्प करते हैं, और इंसान होने के नाते हम सबका ये फर्ज है, दायित्व है कि अपने आसपास होने वाली सारी एक्टिविटीज पे नजर रखें और जरूरत के समय में एक दूसरे के काम आए। तो यही इस चैप्टर का थीम है। और क्वेश्चन आंसर्स की अगर बात करें तो इसमें देयर इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन लाइक व्हाट डिड लेंचो होप फॉर। तो इसका आंसर होगा कि लेंचो होप्ड फॉर अ रेन शावर फॉर हिज क्रॉप फील्ड। और सेकंड क्वेश्चन है इसका कि व्हाई डिड लेंचो से दैट द रेन ड्रॉप्स वर लाइक न्यू कॉइंस। तो लेंचो ने ऐसा क्यों कहा कि जो रेन ड्रॉप्स है वो न्यू कॉइंस है। तो ऑब्वियसली न्यू कॉइंस का मतलब ही होता है कि समथिंग व्हिच इज गोइंग टू ऐड टू द प्रोडक्टिविटी। लाइक आफ्टर द रेन शावर एवरीथिंग वाज going as per Lynch's plan, and he had immense confidence that his harvest would yield substantial profits, and hence he referred to the droplets as new coins. Now, our third question is, how did the rain change what happened to Lynch's field? So, answer of the question is, soon after the raindrop had begun, the wind became strong, leading to a hailstorm, and as a consequence, Lynch's crops fields got withered. Withered means destroyed. The trees had shed their leaves and the flowers had fallen. Now, question number 4. What were Lynch's feeling when the hail stopped? Answer is, Lencho was extremely disheartened and his soul was filled with immense sadness because now he lost complete trust that he will be feeding his family's stomach. Question number 5. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? What did he do? So Lencho was unwavering faith in God, and he decided to write a letter to the god conveying his grievances and asking for 100 pesos for survival and renovation of crops. So he demanded God to give him 100 pesos. And the next question is, who read the letter? So the postman, who was the employee of the post office. Next question, what did the postmaster do then? Obviously, the postmaster was amazed at Lencho's unshakable faith, unconditional faith in the deity gods, and thus he retained it. He decided to collect money from his staff, friends, colleagues, and contribute for the well-being of Lencho. Next question. Was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him and money in it? Obviously, no. Lencho was not at all surprised on seeing the letter because he was having complete trust, and this is what he was expecting from the god. Instead, he was angry when he found that the amount was less than what he had asked for. Next question, what made him angry? Lencho was displeased when he found that the money was less than what he had asked for. He demanded 100 pesos from the god, and in the envelope it was only 17 pesos. So this made him feel angry. So that's all, guys, and we are end up with the first chapter. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to get more similar videos. Very soon we will be uploading a summary of next 2 chapters, Fire and Ice and Dust of Snow. And in case you need, if demanded, we can add more videos of English literature, mathematical tricks, science fundamentals, and of course, social studies, along with economics, business studies, accountancy, tax, costing, and management. So thank you all for your time, guys, and you all have a great day ahead.